Movement number 4. Dragon seeks path. Dragon whips his tail.
Yo, my man, why you got on that purse, huh?
Purse? I'm the big deals. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid at, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
This isn't an edit. This is the first time we did this, and I thought of it right away. Make sure you go get your MUNFU podcast gear. By the time this is up, it should be back up. Teesprings was tripping, but the pink hoodies are coming. Shout out to everybody who won the raffle. Don't worry, you guys will get your hoodies before everybody else. And yeah, get your MUNFU podcast merchandise. Support the podcast.
Get your in the bag shit, all that shit, you heard? Get all that shit. Get fly, son. Put your gear. Get your shorty fly. Get your kid fly. Whatever, man. Get that shit, you heard? Money up, no funny up, dummy. This nigga's crazy. Whole lot of glizzies popping. What's cracking? This Prophet, the MUNFU podcast. We out here. We live. We lit and direct. Wow.
What happens when I start the MUNFU podcast and don't even blink?
Why I put that clip in the last? Why I put that clip in the last episode and we didn't even drop it?
It's not.
You heard me?
Yeah, yo, MUNFU podcast episode, I don't know because we have like 2 cockbacks, so I'm just going to not say it out loud. First of all, going live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, you know how I do. You know how my lives be. You know how we be out here breaking freestyle records. What they talking about? We out here giving that good content, talking about that good talk. So tune in today. We're going to talk about the aftermath of MGK and Eminem because MGK is still talking, baby.
Something wrong.
Still talking. So therefore, I just like to reiterate when I'm right. You know what I'm saying? I like to bask in my rightness sometimes. But I remember in the beginning of this not the conversation, the argument where people were like, well, I don't know, Killshot might have because the beat, and I said, wait till history tells the story. It's exactly what I said. I'd be in my fortune teller Hillary Duffel sometimes because I'd be like, wait till history retells this story because I'm telling you right now, it's not going to end I'm telling you right now, 3 months from now, people are not even going to remember that people said that Rap Devil had a better beat because I'm even seeing people now who are against M being like, okay, yeah, but he killed Kelly, but he's still. I'm literally saying that now, where it's like, oh, okay, all right. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that today, and that's what we're talking about today too. But obviously, I want to get y'all take on it too. Out the gate, the reason we're doing this one is because MGK tweeted out that whole, it's funny how people can mess up your narrative, whatever, because they have too much time on their hands and they're spreading false information. If you're not going to spread love, at least spread truth. That's what he was saying. Now, what I will... I dropped it. Now, what I will say is this thing goes twofold. I'm kind of in my bag, so just let me know if you want to say. It goes twofold because, one, it's not how you were talking on the Breakfast Club, homie. Well, off the gate, MGK deleted the tweet, or the tweet's nowhere around. So I'm going to say allegedly, even though I'm pretty sure he said it. But I'm going to say allegedly he said that. Now, if he did say that, what I'm saying is it definitely sounds like that apology tour is summer 18, because he has been everywhere he's gone. Been on some, yeah, but I won, but then he talks about how everybody's against him and how he didn't win.
MGK is just at a position where he's vulnerable now because the way he came out. What'd you say?
No, I was gonna say, wait, let me finish this bar because what I was gonna say is that I think it's mad hilarious how when people are talking about Killshot, people are talking about Eminem breaking records, people are talking about the lyrical content on this song.
Yo, I think your headphones died.
Hello?
Yeah, you good now.
Yeah, somebody must have turned the other one on. Now it's internet trolls. Now it's, but before, when there's more people talking about MGK's beat was better, you didn't say nothing then. It was all flowers and roses then. Now niggas got too much time on their hands. And don't make me take back that I'm proud of you for being the dude who responded, because now you definitely acting like a baby back B-word.
Well, he's kind of, what I've seen is that's more of like the crutch that the people that are MGK fans are trying to use, is that they're like, oh, he's the only rapper that responded though, because all your guys' favorite rappers didn't respond. And I'm like, really? None of these niggas were our favorite rappers, nor do we even give a fuck about 90% of the people that we mentioned. The fact that, I mean, that M mentioned, but he just was stating his piece, and the shit that he said to MGK is what sparked the whole thing, and MGK decided that he was going to take his shot at clout, which I'm not mad about, and then he did his thing or whatever, but I mean...
But I swear, there's no other type of annihilation. I'm just saying this because this is what I've been saying since the jump, like, he thoroughly ended MGK. Yeah. Because here's the one thing. Remember my whole gripe on the whole situation was, dang, well, M's is going to give him a whole bunch of clout now. M's in a weird position where no matter what he does, MGK wins, right? Right. Somehow, either Eminem found a way or MGK did not deliver to a... I have never seen people battle at a battle this big, and then your EP does worse than what you usually do. Well, how is that possible?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, it probably has something to do with the losing of the fans, and also the fact that on his press run, he didn't do anything important other than the Breakfast Club. So, but like,
I'm saying, listen, Drake did not go on any interviews for back-to-back. Pusha T didn't do any interviews until after that. That's enough to...
Yeah, but both of those niggas are so... But look on the grand scale of life. Both of those niggas have had very good longevity in this game. The thing about MGK is nobody really knew MGK until right now. So the follow-up with that is more of like, people have to know MGK. And now the fact that he didn't do any interviews other than the Breakfast Club, the only thing people have to go off of MGK for is that Benji EP.
Well, let me get right in my duffel one time, because that's not true. Because nobody knew Cannabis until second round knockout. And he didn't have to go. Like, I've never seen a diss track that needs promotion beyond a diss. How are you going to say...
Yeah, but music's a lot different now, though.
Hold on. How are you going to say... Which makes it worse, because we're in a time of streaming.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. So your relevance of being around is going to make a difference.
So pure curiosity is going to sell you more albums now than ever before. You don't need... This is the era where you have to do the least amount of interviews and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is, the fact that MGK was one of the most trending things at that time, the fact that you couldn't type in Eminem without seeing MGK, the fact of all of those, does it galvanize enough attention for you to sell at least as good as you usually do?
Well, what it could be is the fact that a lot of people didn't even... I mean, even though he sold 20,000 or whatever he did... I mean, that could be strictly from Rap Devil. You know what I mean? If Rap Devils are counting towards that, majority of those are probably just from that stream alone. So, like, niggas might really not be checking for some, bro. Like, I mean...
I get it. I know people aren't checking for some, but that's not how beefs work. Because just for the sheer he may respond should have galvanized enough attention where it's like they should have done better. We're talking about someone who didn't do as good as he usually does. We're not talking about saying that, oh, he didn't do astronomical numbers. We're saying he did worse than what he usually does.
Yo, was Rap Devil... Hold on. Was Rap Devil dropped on World Star, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely took... Yo, you got something in your hair, son. What the fuck is that? Nigga, what is that? Oh, there's more. Debris. There's more. Oh, but nah, because that's kind of a super L for that nigga then. So then, Do none of those streams count towards his album sale?
See, I don't know how that works. I don't think, since you have to pay to get up on World Star. I'm not saying he paid. I'm sure World Star took it because it was the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
But I don't know.
MGK probably didn't see a dime from that if it dropped on that.
He uploaded it on his own channel too, but it only got like 20 million. And one on World Star got like 100 million or something like that.
That's a real big nasty L for that nigga then, because he dropped the track.
Filthy nasty.
He didn't get paid for the views off of the main video. And then the only albums that he sold were probably what he majority sold off of just that single. I mean, and then he didn't gain any clout from it it didn't make him bigger at all. It literally made him now where, yeah, man, that shit's bad.
Like I said,
it's crazy that it happened that fast, though.
Like I said when this whole thing started, I said MGK is forever going to be known as the person. That's why the difference between fame and infamy. He's going to be infamous as the person who died against Eminem. And as time goes, and as we get more and more separated from this, people are going to feel like MGK died worse and worse. Like, they're going to judge it by his career now. So if he doesn't, like, blow up and do some wild shit, they're going to be like, yeah, Eminem really thoroughly body bagged this man.
That's crazy. The Eminem Kill Shot audio has 134 million views on YouTube, and then the Machine Gun Kelly rap double on World Star has 127 million. But then the one that he uploaded has 13 million for just the audio.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And M never dropped a video, so I just don't know how that happened, because that was one outcome that I did not see it being positive. I didn't see him selling worse than what he usually does.
I mean, I knew that there was a good chance.
Possible.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I knew there was a big chance that, like, you know, it could be good or bad, but I never knew that it would be this quick. Like, I thought that MGK would be able to capitalize a little bit, because, like, I think it's more of like as crazy as it sounds, like, I feel like the stands may have a huge reason on why the Eminem stands may be a huge reason on why he is in such a bad position right now, because if you have enough of those people going and thumbs down in your shit and you know, negatively reviewing your shit enough, then it's not that hard to sway people in Eminem's direction. You know what I'm saying? Even if they were trying to say for a second that MGK...
But here's my thing, bro. That makes sense, but not to if you are, god damn it, fucking B. Not if it only makes sense. Definitely about to walk away from that goddamn B. But it only makes sense if
your camera's turned.
You're selling at least equally. What?
Your camera's turned.
Good now?
Yeah.
It only makes sense if you're at least doing equally what you usually do. Because then, where were your fans that are usually there then? Where were they at? Where are your diehards at? Because they didn't show up either.
I said that in a MUNFU. I said that before. I said, I think that a lot of people that were MGK fans were already a fan of Eminem as well, so I'm pretty sure that those people are going to not support now.
That's what had to have happened. He had to have made it where they had people made a decision like, okay, M or MGK, and the masses chose M.
The masses,
like, I'm talking about his fans, because it's like, bro, where you would think that if you're an MGK fan, this is when we really got to galvanize and make sure this album does decent. But the fact that it doesn't.
Go ahead.
But the fact that it doesn't do what he usually does, honestly, MGK's fans need to take an L too, because it's like, what were y'all doing? Because y'all supposed to support your man.
I think they were there. I think that they were there. I just literally
they weren't
think
listening.
This is what I'm saying. I think they were there. I'm just saying I think that's how little amount of fans he genuinely has after that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only people that are left are the ones that did view that shit as much as they did. And it's probably only a portion of those people, because you know a lot of people that were just trying to review it for Eminem's sake to defend Eminem's side, then those people are just listening to it, you know, off the strength. So, like, It's a portion. Like, it's a portion of that 20,000. A good portion of those are probably Eminem fans listening to that shit, trying to cook that nigga. You feel me?
I'm telling you, the fact, and like, even though he did do a lot of promo, but the fact that
Not
he
really.
Yeah, he did, bro. He did. Just Google it. He did. Or YouTube it. He did. But I just think it's like 20,000 is so bad, bro. 20 or 21, whatever, is so, for a signed art. We're not talking about an independent artist, bro. We're talking about a person who was signed to one of the biggest majors, signed to the same major as Eminem.
Yeah, literally.
That could have had to do with it too. Now that I think about it.
It could have. Well, that's what I was saying about the whole press run thing, about him not interviewing anywhere else other than the Breakfast Club. It's like, to me, that looks crazy because it makes me feel like most of the time when you see a Breakfast Club interview, you see a Hot 97 interview. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's mad weird that you wouldn't have both of those.
Hot 97 probably didn't want to interview him, and Diddy owns the Breakfast Club.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. So like, he very well could have just got X'd out the equation. But I mean, not to say that the music wasn't good either, though, because the music, I've seen MGK fans say that they were disappointed in the project that he put out.
It's a new MGK. It's definitely a brand new MGK, and this is the worst time to go to new MGK. Like, I see what he's doing. Like, he's trying to, like, all right, I'm not that he wasn't modernized before, but now I'm really in this Travis Scott kind of super druggy bag. When it's so crazy, because I'm gonna keep it a buck. Songs like Chasing Pavements, like early MGK songs, are speaking so against that and talking about his struggles that he used to have, and he used to be a very person that was very much against that, like, and talking. So now it's just like, dog, that dude need help, like, for real. He taking more L's than just musically.
I don't know. Do you think that if he would have went ahead and responded to Killshot in the album or in the EP, that would have made him do a lot better?
I mean, Rap Devil, he did. Rap Devil was on it.
Yeah, but Rap Devil was the original, so people had already heard that so much by the time it came out. So it's like,
but that's not how streams work anymore.
No, I'm saying, do you think if he would have put an additional response to the Killshot, because he didn't respond to Killshot, if he would have responded,
I mean, not Killshot, I meant, Rap Devil was on there.
Yeah, I'm saying, if MGK would have put his response to Killshot on that album in addition to what he already had on there, do you think that project would have done a lot better numbers-wise?
Yeah, but he would have had to drop it as a single, because I'm going to keep it a buck, like, he could have just, nobody listened to it. They don't know, like, if 21,000 people bought it. So, like, if he would have had to let people know it's on there.
Well, more people listen to it than that. I mean,
but I'm saying, to do those numbers, because streaming is counted, to do those numbers means nobody was listening to it.
Not a lot of people. Yeah, but I'm saying, but like, even if, hypothetically, even 200,000 people watch it, because it's like 1,500 streams for every one album sale or something like that. So I'm saying,
it depends on what platform you're talking about. Though.
Well, I'm just saying, even if it got to 200,000 people and 200,000 people, you turned your camera.
Oop.
Even if you got to 200,000 people and you're on 200,000 people, then how would you?
I still don't think that. I still think, to raise awareness, he would have had to drop it as like a single and let people know, like, this is the lead single to Binge or something like that. He couldn't have just snuck it on there, track 4, because, like, I feel like clearly, even if a bunch of people were listening, they weren't listening to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
for sure.
So,
and that's just an EP. Oh,
because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I went back and listened. Like, I listened to some of the songs because I did a reaction to GT's.
Yeah.
He kind of did respond. Like, that whole EP is kind of like him being like, the world turned me to drugs because they were so hard on me. That's basically, like, kind of what he's saying. Like, he even said in the song GT, like, look what you made me do or some shit. Like, look what you turned me to. He said some shit like that.
That's valid. Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. He would have to let people go, but it's, now in retrospect, like, I will say, like, if he takes the whole world was making fake booze and stuff, that's why I said all that stuff is mad corny and everybody needs to stop doing that because he'll gracefully take an L. But the lifeline now is that they had to fake booze, because I see him still like.
Yeah,
it's funny how people can alter things and make fake facts and fake news. He on his Donald Trump tip.
He's on his JC tip. He definitely
It's
back.
like-
Card back, my card backing a lot.
But, bro, come on, bro. You know why that is why it is. But I just think that the people should not have done that. That was still corny. Big facts. That was corny to me. That fake MGK shit.
Yeah,
And
I
whoever
mean,
did
but that's,
that
you
video-
know, that's the internet. I can't be mad at that because they do shit like that for everybody. Yo, you turn your camera, son.
Yeah, but to make it seem as if that's like the truth, to run that like a true narrative, is stupid. But even in my reaction, I was like, bro, this sounds fake as hell. Like, how do y'all not? Like, this shit sounds fake as hell. But if it is true,
I don't know, man.
they definitely took a WWE boo session and overlaid it on that shit. Because that, I was like, bruh, I don't even think there's that many people there to be that. That boo
yeah,
was
they
so
were booing.
thunderous.
They were booing like they was booing Ines, boy.
They're
Talking
definitely
dumb.
booing like they're booing the rival team in the Super Bowl. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, nah, that shit was definitely a dub. I don't know, son. I think it's crazy. I just think that it's definitely wild how quickly that the tables turned on him. It's crazy that he didn't even get a little
think the
bit of
tables were
fame
ever in
off
his
that
favor.
shit. What happened?
I don't think tables were ever in his favor. I don't think they turned. I think
Nah.
they just solidly stayed where they were, but then now they're just more vocal about where it is.
Well, but I'm saying the fact that you can go from where you're at to like below that, and you're like at the biggest point in your career is literally just like.
But then does that make it the biggest point of his career? That's another question. Like, if you're selling the least amount of records you ever sold, is it the biggest point of your career?
Whoa. I mean, on paper, no, because obviously you can compare one to another, but on wax, like, as far as clout goes, nobody knew about MGK as much as they know about MGK now.
Fact. He's infamous.
Yes. But, I mean, that shit's for every wrong reason, and that shit is definitely kind of, I mean, it was detrimental to his career, because...
What does he do, though? What does he do now?
Drop music that's good. That's it. That's literally the only thing that I can see right now that maybe would redeem him. Is if he came out with a project and like didn't say shit, promoted it for a short amount of time, put out a good body of work to at least try and get the people that do like him back in his good graces, and then he has to go away for a while. But he has to come back and do something to redeem the fact that he literally made a project that was probably the worst body of work of his career. You know what I mean?
My nigga, his album that he dropped in 2012, Lace Up, which was like his debut album, I think, bro, he did 57.
Yeah.
How is he doing
He was big. I mean, he was big at that time.
No, he wasn't. He was not bigger than he is now.
But that Wild
I'm
Boy
talking
song
about
was a big. Wild Boy was a big song, though.
Yeah, but that was way
That's
bigger than
probably
he was.
why
People,
that's facts. But that's probably why that album sold that many. You know what I mean?
MGK. I'm telling you, his next album did probably just as well or in that same ballpark.
But again, I think a large part of his fan base is definitely Eminem fans, and they probably stopped fucking with him. You know what I mean? I mean, to me, that's
you know where he messed up. Where he messed up is he's doing a bunch of movies and stuff now too. So it's like he's low key turning into Eminem, not like skill wise, but the way he's pulling away from hip hop.
Yeah,
it's starting to have that effect. I swear to you, hip hop is like a scorn lover.
Yeah.
Like, if you are not there, even if they're just there to make fun of you, if you are not there, people start hating. Like, hating you.
They start going, because the only thing that people have is time. So they start going back and reanalyzing how much you did, and then they start like really, really judging you. That's why like a person like Eminem has done so much in his career, where you are a person that can react to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different Eminem contents to judge. But like, when you only have so much to judge off of a nigga, then that's what happens.
His last album, Bloom, the projections were 65 to 70K. And he dropped that in 2017.
But what did he actually sell though?
I'm trying to figure that out. I'm telling you, it's probably somewhere around there. 57.
So what are the official numbers for Binge?
25. Like
that's probably half of his fan base was Eminem fans.
That's literally what.
That's all I can think of.
Nigga, listen.
Because Eminem fans are the only people that are so crazy that like the Eminem stans, I should say, are the only people that are so crazy that they would literally have the ability to go and be like, yo, we about to go and thumbs down all this nigga shit, not support any of his shit anymore, and just cut ties with some.
Bruh, if you're an artist and you drop an album in 2017 and you almost do 60K, good, it's cool. That's nice. You moving up in the world. If you then beef with Eminem, you like, oh, nigga, I'm finna crack 100K at least. If I did 60 on the last joint and now I'm beefing with this dude, oh, I'm doing 100. And then you do 25.
That's what he thought. He definitely thought.
You do 25. Your label literally has to sit there like, whoa, what happened? Like, whoa, what happened? Something happened. Like, you should have not have said anything.
Man, I don't know.
How? We'll see what his album does, I guess.
Yeah, that's crazy because I don't know. But to me, the only thing that I can think of is that's what happened. I just bet that half of
that's literally half, less than half, basically half. More than half would have left, is what I'm saying.
That's a fact. That's I don't know. I don't know what he can do other than maybe the movie shit is good for him. Maybe that's what he needs. Maybe he just needs to like go ahead and forget that he was a rapper.
Well, if he go to the movie, here's the thing. If he go over to the movie shit now and go gung ho, he gotta stay over there for like
but I mean he knows
because it's gonna be bad if he try to come back after this the last taste. Nah, he gotta do his album and then maybe do that shit. He need to be gearing up towards all right. If my album does anywhere near what Binge did, then let me go ahead and get my little movie back here for a second.
Yeah, he would have to because.
Does
he have an album supposed to drop soon?
Yeah, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think.
Man, listen. He better milk that shit. He better milk
There's
that shit.
There's nothing to milk.
Yeah, he
the
better do something.
Up.
Nigga better diss Eminem again or something.
Apparently that doesn't help. No, he gonna sell 15 then if you diss him again.
Yo, son, how do you gain clout and lose clout in the same day?
No, this is the example that not all publicity is good publicity. This is literally when clout chasing goes wrong.
That's a fact.
Because it's like, damn, not to say he was clout chasing because he was doing some hip hop shit, but this is like a clout, like, you know, some people who would have done this would have been clout chasing. I'm not saying MGK was, but I'm just saying like people classify it as that. So it's like, damn. So niggas literally actively said, no, we're not listening.
He thrillered himself in the same day. He literally had Thriller happen. He was up and then just same day just.
How you have the biggest song of your career on the lowest song album of your career? What?
Yo,
that doesn't even make mathematical sense.
I don't know, man. The earth is not looking out for my son at all.
Unless
bro.
Like I don't.
That shit is crazy.
Like, called bomb threats into different like stores and the shit
Yeah.
to hold it. Because I'm like, bro, how is that physically possible? How is that mathematically possible? That doesn't even.
Eminem might be a god. That nigga might have literally.
1 + 1 definitely equals 4.5 just now.
Eminem might have pulled some strings or something and somehow made that shit just like
erased it out of people's ears, out of their phones. Just somehow just took it back.
Yo, son, I bet you one of them crazy ass fans that fuck. I bet I bet it was the nigga that thought about that one theory with the 3B11. He hacked that shit, bro. He hacked that shit.
What if you could refund streams? What if you like go to Spotify and be like, listen, I want to get my listen back.
Yo, they like paid you money. They like literally just cash apped you $7 for your minute. Like,
nah, it wouldn't be $7 because you get paid by streams, so it'd be like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction.
Nah, but they would have to give you. But I'm saying they were just making your while worth it. Like, yo, listen. Nah,
they're not gonna give you 7. They're gonna give you like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction. But still, it's like, nigga, let me get my fraction of a fraction of a fraction back, nigga. Man, erase that string from the records.
I'm not gonna lie, I take a couple of niggas back. We should
have a couple strings.
We could definitely make a video. We could make a MUNFU of the songs we want back from our lives, like the shit that was just the most trash shit that we just wish that we never even existed in hip hop. Like, yo, son, why'd you do that? That's one.
I feel like naming that as in the title would be a bitch.
Yeah.
The nigga said a paragraph for the title.
Yo, but that shit is hilarious, bro. But yeah, man, let us know in the comment section what you think. What do you think MGK could do to redeem his career, if he can? I don't know what this dude's doing.
Tune in tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Son, yo, shit, you got some hair right here that looks like you curled that shit with rice, dog. Nigga, I swear. Yo, but yo, we out. MUNFU. Bow.
I ain't got time for all that flashy shit. Let's just get right to it, man. My mic on? Alright, listen. I'm dealing with tough shit, depression and some shit. All of this fuck shit I just cannot put up with. Shouldn't be upset cause I know that we up next. But what about success? It sucks too much stress. I'm dealing with tough shit, depression and some shit. All of this fuck shit I just cannot put up with. Shouldn't be upset cause I know that we up next. But what about success? It sucks too much stress, I guess. No one can hear you scream when you up this high, baby. No one can hear you scream. No one can hear you scream. This the life that you asked for, but no one can hear you scream. Think I've been battling depression for a little bit. To me, a while to understand I was really sick. Maybe I wasn't understanding what it really is. To make a nigga wanna scream out like a little kid. It was some little shit. Can't give a fuck about what niggas is talking about, cause you ain't never been inside the shoes I've been walking around. And you ain't never been inside the pool when the sharks is around. And you ain't never been up on that roof and talking me down. Before I jumped off, treating every girl I meet like a jump off. Cause that's the only way I know to hide these thumbs scars. Cause I'm hurt, I'm calling every bitch a dumb broad. Damn. Now that's fuck, little dude, but it's easier than saying I got trust issues. It's easier to fake I got no trust in you. Cause one day I'm afraid I won't fuck with you. Nah, and you don't fuck with Scru. And you go just decide to up and move. And you go take my joy and comfort too. And all of your stupid friends gon' comfort you. But trust this, Scru. If you make a song about what fucks with you, and you can touch somebody that get fucked with too, then forever worse the better they'll fuck with you. No one can hear you scream when you up this high, baby. No one can hear you scream. No one can hear you scream. This the life that you asked for, but no one can hear you scream.